I have a quick question for you. You know that feeling when you're always working but not getting anywhere? Then you're definitely going to want to stick around because I'm going to share the biggest time suckers costing established coaches hours every week. And maybe, just maybe, you'll start seeing where your own time is slipping away. And I'm also going to show you how you can get that time back with a few simple tweaks. And if we haven't met yet, I'm Jennifer Baritchi from Knowledge for Profits, and I help experienced coaches and service providers simplify, systemize, and scale without burnout. So back to the issue at hand. Let me guess. Your business feels harder than it should. Or maybe you're feeling stuck, just unable to grow. You've tried batching, planning, color-coded calendars. Maybe you've hired a VA or bought yet another tool that promises to save you time. But somehow it still feels like everything takes longer than it should. You're doing the work, you're showing up, you're following the expert advice. But deep down, you're wondering, why does it feel so hard? And if that's you, I see you. And I want you to know there is nothing wrong with you, and this is fixable. I've got something that's going to help because after working behind the scenes with hundreds of coaches and experts, I've learned something powerful. Most of the time, it's not your strategy that's broken. It's the invisible time links inside of your business that are draining your energy. So today, I'm going to walk you through the 3 biggest places I see coaches losing hours every single week. And more importantly, how to fix them quickly and easily. These are simple shifts, small changes, but when you stack them, you will get back hours every single week without hiring a team, without starting over, and without burning it all to the ground. I created a free checklist to help you take action on what we're covering here, and you'll find a link to that checklist and to the full blog post about this just under this video. And if you're like most coaches I work with, this one resource can unlock a whole new level of ease in your business. So let's get to it. The biggest time sucker in your business is probably what I like to call the content creation hamster wheel. If you feel like you're always creating content, but it's never enough and it never ends, you're not alone. Most coaches are stuck in a non-stop loop. Video, blog post, social post, live stream, repeat. It never ends. But here's the thing, content isn't the goal. Connection is, conversion is. And if your content isn't bringing in clients, it's not a marketing plan. It's a full-time job that doesn't pay. It's an exhausting hobby. And here's what I tell my clients. Stop creating from scratch every single day. Start building a repurposing engine, one idea, one piece of pillar content, and then break it down into bite-sized pieces that you can reuse. Turn one video into a blog post, multiple social posts, short-form videos. Schedule it out for the week, and you're done. You don't need more content. You need smarter content. Create it once and leverage it everywhere. And while you're at it, give yourself permission to stop trying to be everywhere all the time. This one shift can save you 5 hours a week minimum. So you just signed a client. Awesome. Now what happens? You write and send a welcome email. You find and customize a contract for them. You write and send another email. Then you dig out the intake form and you write and send that email too. And if you're doing this manually every time, you are losing hours. Not just in time, but in mental space. Every time you repeat that process, you drain your energy on something that could and should be automated. And here's the fix. Use a simple automated onboarding system. Most CRMs can do this. They can send your welcome emails, forms, contracts, calendar links, all of it. Then your client feels supported, you look professional, and you get your time back. So if your onboarding feels clunky, start here. Systemize it once and then let it run. One time leech that I see constantly is tech stack overload. Raise your hand if your business looks like this. Scheduling in one app, email in another, courses hosted somewhere else, and invoices, that's a whole other thing. Sound familiar? Every app you switch, every login you chase, every tool that breaks costs you minutes, which become hours. Here's the thing. Most coaches don't need more tools. They need fewer tools that do more. All-in-one platforms like Fast Funnels or High Level combine everything into one. Or you can just simply do a quick tech audit yourself. What are you duplicating? What's confusing? What could be eliminated or simplified today? You're the coach, not the IT department. So let's make your tech work for you. And even with good systems, you can still feel behind. Why is this? Micro decisions, tiny things that seem harmless, but they eat up your day. Checking email first, jumping into DMs mid-task, saying yes too often. None of these are bad on their own, but together they fragment your focus, kill your flow, and double your time spent. Multitasking is a myth. Here's what to do. Create rhythms and not just systems. Protect your mornings. Batch your creative work and silence all non-essential notifications and choose one big priority. Finish that first before you react to anything else today. This isn't about discipline, it's about energetic leadership. When your habits support your systems, everything flows better. Let's talk about scaling. Most coaches try to grow by doing more. More content, more offers, more funnels. But more is not the answer. What you need is structure. Clean, simple, scalable. Here's the framework I teach. Simplify, systemize, and then scale. Simplify your offers and your delivery. Systemize your onboarding, client journey, and follow-up, and then scale with visibility and traffic and automation. If you skip the first two, you will always feel behind. But when you start by simplifying, everything else gets easier. This is how you grow without the burnout. You've now seen the 3 biggest time traps plus 2 powerful pro tips to reclaim your time. These strategies aren't complicated, but they work. And if you're ready to feel more in control and finally breathe in your business again, this is where to start. I created the free checklist I mentioned earlier to walk you through all of this, plus action steps that you can take this week. You'll find the checklist and the full blog post with the link right under this video. If this helped you, give it a like, share it with a coach who needs it, and hit subscribe for more tools, tips, and real talk to help you simplify, systemize, and scale. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.